As a whole, our production primarily uses and develops regular conventions that are expected in a real media text, but does challenge them to provide a unique edge to our trailer. For this question, there will be 9 prominent frames from the movie trailer. I will then conclude how it matches real media products. Frame 1 shows the introduction of our production company, which is shown just after the rating screen at the start of the trailer. The introduction consists of a spinning globe, with that and the title of our production company slowly emerging to the centre of the screen. The background music is very triumphant, which connotes that the company is important and sophisticated. Conclusively, this replicates a convention in real media products, which is the production logo. This proves that this frame has the likeliness to a real media product. Frame 2 is the first title and voiceover of the trailer. The words "in a world" offer no definitive answer as to what the movie's world is, therefore enticing the viewer to gain more interest in the film to find out. Not only the words are a regular convention, however, the titles and voiceovers are too. Research provided us with evidence that titles and voiceovers are a usual aspect to a trailer, showing that we have once again replicated conventions of real media products. Frame 3 is a high angle of an extreme long shot showing the traffic in the city. It is very effective as it shows the setting so far of the trailer, which is a busy city with traffic. The shot appropriately fits in with the trailer's narrative, as this is a regular city until the supervillain eventually unleashes their powers. It was also imperative to film this shot where we did, which was a balcony. It was imperative as if we shot it from eye level, the height of the buzzes and trees would have totally dominated the shot, and we would have prevented the viewer from seeing everything in the location. Frame 4 emulates real media products due to it being a vital part of Act 2 in the trailer's 3-act structure. It also replicates real media text due to it being a defining part of the trailer, which things become a lot clearer as to what is going to happen. This scene shows the creation of the formula. We used appropriate settings, costumes and props for the scene so it looked as realistic as possible. Frame 5 follows on from the frame shown before and shows more about what happens in the science lab scene. Both professor and assistant are trying to take the formula, with the professor trying to stop the assistant stealing it. Eventually, the assistant takes the formula and consumes it to become superhuman. Frame 6 signifies the end of Act 2 in the 3-act structure, as it finishes with a dramatic ending with the assistant assaulting the professor and stealing the formula. This scene is one of the final scenes in the science part of the trailer, and also has a red filter to signify the villain's evil side. Frame 7 signals the start of the final act in a 3-act structure, a visual montage consisting of intense and powerful moments of the film. It starts with the villain consuming the formula, and then intense scenes that show the villain's powers follow on from that. Frame 8 depicts the enormity of the villain's powers, and he uses his own video camera to record himself releasing fire from his hands. We added a camcorder filter to the video clip to effectively give it a video camera look with the recording notification and battery level. Frame 9 shows an important part of the film, which is the title. It allows the viewers to discover the name of the film, so they can potentially research it if the trailer interested them. As expected, this has strong bonds with real media text due to it being almost compulsory to feature it. To finish this question, overall our product, as explained in the introduction, follows the conventions of real media products a lot, which proves its professionalism and realism. It can defy the stereotype of real media products too, as we focus on the villain story rather than the heroes. From the early stages of the pre-production, it was evident that new media technology would play a massive role in our creation. So based on these facts, we knew research and preparation would be crucial, as we would be fully equipped and ready to perform a competent job on our trailer. The camera is the most crucial piece of our apparatus, as it allows us to shoot and film the scenes we needed to include in our production. The device is user-friendly, as it requires just a sequence of 2 buttons to start filming. It also shoots high-definition video, so our scenes would have maximum quality and professionalism. We also had a tripod and a SD card, which had an important part during the production. The tripod allowed us to film steady shots and would allow scenes to look professional and appropriate, and the SD card stored the video files that were filmed. The Apple Mac was a device we used to create the trailer, and Final Cut Pro was the software we used. These pieces of technology, are both developed by Apple Incorporated, and we have previous experience with them, so we could begin swiftly without the need for tutorials. We inserted the SD card into the iMac, extracted the video files, and then began editing them via Final Cut Pro. We used YouTube to upload the final product onto, as it is a highly popular video sharing site used by millions around the world. This therefore gave our production a lot of exposure worldwide, as well as making it easier to access, as it was on the internet. The film industry used posters in order to get a particular target audience intrigued with the new film poster it is about. The poster can contain names of famous stars, which attract the audience due to their popularity. On posters, it may also allow advertisements on their social sources, such as Facebook and Twitter. And by advertising their website and using hashtags, they can start to build a bigger fan base by utilising this poster. I also believe that the poster we created, with credit to Liam Brady, links to our film with utmost accuracy. It also gives an extremely authentic look towards our trailer, as we pride ourselves in achieving a professional quality, and thus created the poster and magazine to look professional along with our trailer. Magazines, especially the popular Empire series of magazines, are a good way to further immerse the audience in the recent events surrounding the film. This allows us to fit in information in the magazine which we wouldn't normally be able to fit on a poster. A magazine can fit extra features and entail the audience further by including exclusive interviews and possibly hidden meanings within a trailer. A magazine, for example, does exactly this by including an exclusive interview not found anywhere else. This also helps sell the magazine and earn extra revenue from the increase in profit due to the popular film or star being within the magazine. Now, to conclude on our audience feedback, we targeted 16 to 25-year-olds, both male and female. When we filmed our target audience and their feedback on our trailer, they really enjoyed it. A common thing brought up was how we effectively laid out the story of the film, so the audience were not confused.